Hello and welcome to episode 61 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, yeah, in the last episode we started our investigation of Hermes uh, with together with Venat. So, yeah, let's continue that and see what we have planned. This tower and the one further along are both of the Peripeteia crystalline, the facility where they archive all the Elpis observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see what those two uh, archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there and on. Alright. You had questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Oops. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official records. Now, what was it you wish to speak with me about? The Chief Overseer's personal research project? And by that, I assume you mean Meteon? Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteon appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest uh, Galani shared with me. Uh, Galani is my partner and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes, sending Meteon heavensward, a host of them. For several days she would speak of the scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. That sounds like a story I should like to hear. Mistress Monette, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with retelling of this sighting? With this sight which so delighted your Ghislaine? Of course. Or you could hear in front of her lips directly, if you prefer. At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabeseos Fallaci? Fallaci? Wow, these names. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, recreated in such sublime detail. Sublime. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vanat. Even thought such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. 'Tis a rest well deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we postponed for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as Essen. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I will be honored. We shall, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Galeen in person? Then allow me to configure the door to the archives here. I will take you up to the skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. That would be most helpful, thank you. Alright. I have opened the path to the skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the skyway and you will find yourself at the entrance to Metabeseos Fallacia. I'm butchering those names so badly. Oh man. Ghislaine will be eager to share her tale with you, I'm sure. Mrs. Vanette, just passing through. Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there is always an observer or two out on the upper skyway. Ooh. Unhurried observer. Mistress Vanat, I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wished to speak with Ghislaine, if that might be arranged. Yes, Ghislaine, of course. I will inform her immediately. But she may be engaged in testing phase. You could be in for something over white. Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Some parts yes, others not so much.
Dark hidden places, rife with danger. Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveller. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account. Incredible! Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, It gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar, and among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done. A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without, immense yet intimate, fate perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people, beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. The moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Pray forgive my lateness. My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
All right. So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others, which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter, the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. Alright. New hat, huh? I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the Metea. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives his research of what drives this research of his. Ghislaine said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at the same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we? say? North. So we are literally going the wrong way right now, but yeah, we can pick up that later on. Alright, so does it say 25 minutes? Yeah. Now, if we were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? Ah, what about that one? Have you the means to fly? It is quite a distance away. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. Oh, that dog looks familiar. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Joffrey here over to the island? Stubborn creature. There is no place on this great star we have we have not together traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. What? You've ridden him before? Ah, your before, meaning my after. Not at all confusing that. Interesting. It is certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match. Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two into the bargain. We still have 10 minutes. You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you? Travel out of time? Traveler out of time? Choose your battlefield. Admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await you at a clearing over yonder. here we are. Shall we begin? Be warned. I'll not go easy on you. Proceed.
Let neither side hold back. My blade sings!
I had a feeling that would happen. Alright.
Let neither side hold back. My blade sings! My blade sings! Impressive. I shall have to try something different. No quarter! Have a taste! I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I. Prepare yourself! Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Oh!
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
Oof.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one hell of a fight.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you. One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding. As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys. Well now, I dare say he has warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Alright. Well, I'm going to finish this quest in the next episode. So, yeah. I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and our fight with the future Heidelin. it's quite a hard fight. You can actually go through the entire fight and survive, and but if you have too low life when she actually does that final attack, you can actually die and fail the duty at that point. And yeah, it has happened to me, and it sucks every time. So we were lucky to well, we died pretty early, so yeah. Anyhow, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then why don't you hit the like button? And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell? I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.